Hi, I'm Mary Dean Atwood, PhD, and I'm here today to talk with you about BPA, which is a plastic that is now gaining quite a bit of attention for its toxicity in children and adults. I just did a blog on BPA, and it will be on my Mind, Body, Spirit Health website. I'm going to go through what I did one morning to show you and help you perhaps do the same thing in your home. I wanted to see, I knew my house was full of plastic. I knew that I had all these wonderful plastic products that I wanted to use, and I thought I would just check the numbers in them. In my blog, I found out that 1, 2, and 5 numbers on plastic containers are supposed to be safer. The BPA is number 7, which is the hard plastic, and I guess has the strongest amount of that in it. So I begin the morning by going to my water bottle, which will be another topic of another blog that I do. This is the water that I use. After my health began to fail, I was using reverse osmosis water that has no minerals in it. This has minerals, no chlorine, fluoride in it. So I wanted to see now just how am I what's housing my bottle here that I'm so fond of. And I found the pyramid. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. This one's fairly visible. And I see a number 1 in there. So this tells me that and it's soft, so that it's probably okay. I'll take the better water with the plastic container at this time. And so let's go on to what else I discovered. I went to get my coffee, and this is what I prefer because even though it's instant, it's supposedly been developed without petroleum products. In other words, it's been condensed down without using petroleum products, and so therefore it's supposed to be healthier for you. So I looked at the bottom of this and discovered, to my regret, that this was a number 7. I've used this probably for 3 years. They don't even make these anymore. So over and over again, I have been every morning drinking 2 cups of coffee from a number 7 container, which is disturbing. And I, unfortunately, just a couple of weeks ago, I got tired of running out of coffee. Bought 2 big ones of these that I have in the freezer. So what I will do then is buy myself eventually a new coffee pot maker with a glass container in it, and buy organic coffee beans and either grind them or buy them organic already ground up. And that'll be a goal then for the next month or so. Very disappointing. When I was going through glass containers that I will go ahead and use in the meantime before I get my new coffee pot, I found this Taster's Choice jar, and I remembered that they used to come in glass. So hopefully maybe there will be a return to that, and I can go back to this coffee I like because of its convenience. If not, I'll stay with the organic coffee beans. While I was at it, what do I use to stir my coffee? You guessed it, plastic spoons. I could not find on what's left of this container any number, pyramid, or anything that told me. So what I will do with these eventually is only use them for cold, stirring up something cold, and then eventually buy myself some stainless steel inexpensive spoons and not use the plastic ones anymore. So you think that's all the plastic poison I had for the morning? Not quite. So I only take one prescription medicine, Armour Thyroid. So I thought, well, let's check and see what this number is. These are very difficult to see. This is a 5. So remember, the numbers 1, 2, and 5 are better than the 7. How much better, we don't know. So then I had 2 other natural health supplements that I use, and I thought I'd try them. One is a 7-Ketozyme, which is an adrenal supplement from my respected company, Biotics Research. So very difficult to find these, but and now I'm having trouble seeing this one. But I think, yeah, I had found this one was a 2. I'm having trouble seeing it right now for some reason. The lighting wasn't very good. Actually, it almost looks like a 7 to me from this angle. So I'll have to check this one later to make sure. This one also from a respected company, and this is a 2. So you see on one breakfast the tremendous amount of plastic that I'm using, and I will have to one by one either decide to continue it like with the Mountain Valley water, or discontinue it like with the coffee. And once in a while I was using these. This of course has a cup that top on it to take in the car, and this is a foam, and I thought, well, now let's see what number this is. This is a 6. I know nothing about 6. It's not listed as safe. It's not a number 7. And I also checked this one. It's also number 6, and they're totally different. One's foam and this is a plastic. So these I shouldn't use unless in case of an emergency. I won't use these anymore to take my vitamins with, or to take in the car. I put my iced tea, which I start drinking after breakfast sometimes, and drink it all day long, 1 tea bag. These are, this is a new container. This is an old one. And I thought, well, this one's probably old enough that I should throw it away. It's been very handy. It's a 5. And the new one, which I just bought a few months ago, is also a 5. So this one is beginning to leak a little bit, and so I will try to find myself a nice one, like I mentioned earlier, that's glass at the health food store that says no BPA on it. You can't buy them this big with a handle. I don't think it'll be like a thermos, but that will be what I will be drinking my tea out of for the future. I hope this has been helpful for you, and that you will do the same thing in your house. I started out with a breakfast, and that's as far as I got. In the future, I will do another one on lunch, food preparation, what else I can find that I'm using as the day goes on. So this has been the first in a series of discussions on health in the home, and this particular one deals with plastic. Again, I'm Mary Dean Atwood. This blog will be on my new website that I'm just starting, mindbodyspiritheal.com. Hope you will join us, and I will also have a written blog on this same subject also on my website. That's bye for now. Goodbye, and have a good day.